as I digest a nice Crabby patty meal from Wendy's and wash it down with a delicious pineapple frosty, I reflect upon the election. Kamala and Joe Biden. Not the most animated people. Kamala, very monotone, prosecutor. After a while, it's very boring to listen to both of them. The other one, apparently suffering some health problems, should have never, ever run for president, let alone stayed in government for over 25 years. Okay? That's a big red flag. Secondly, you don't run based on your race or your ethnicity or your gender. And you don't make a case for how you're going to help the economy without speaking about universal solar energy legislation. So I feel like the Democrats really the election because they should have nominated someone like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez or Cory Booker or someone that believes in a plan that has a plan. And there was really no solid plan, and people literally elected and voted. They voted for, ultimately elected. So far, I believe it on news, a fascist, racist, rapist convicted of sexual assault upon multiple women, and guilty of treason, inciting a riot, and encouraging people who embrace Nazi ideology to stand by him. Now, this person just got elected. They were from the Howard Stern show. It was almost like a joke. The guy's a con man. He's very theatrical. He went to the Howard Stern show to just try to be obnoxious as possible, as male chauvinist and vulgar as you could possibly be. And here we go, a bunch of rednecks elected someone that in their living room will be on the TV, and this individual named Donald Trump feels that it's okay to grab women by the pussy. Okay? This is how dumb the rest of America is, and he thinks he's going to blame the immigrants. Honestly, anything can happen. There could be an immigrant rise up. There could be another incident in which people feel they need to protest, and there could be another horrible tragedy. There could be a war now over the Arctic oil fields with Russia. We could very well see massive poverty as the rich get richer. The only people who just benefited from Trump getting elected are the bankers and the people who are going to get pardoned. The bankers just invested all their money back in their own stocks for themselves, which only they could afford to do multi-million-dollar investments, okay, on such stocks, right? Because they're rich people. Because the banks are going to be deregulated as soon as Trump gets into office. So all those stocks skyrocketed. All the energy stocks have to green energy plummeted, and oil company stocks are now going to be what's controlling the planet once he gets in office. And it's really sick, and it's sad because it's going to cause so much pollution, violence, and inequality throughout the world, and it's going to only cause more people to want to come to America. It's just it's not going to make America great again. It's going to make rich people richer again, and it's going to cause more problems in this country again. I tried to be optimistic. I'd like to be optimistic, but I'm not a pushover like Biden, and nor am I a boring person who's not an intellectual, who is incapable of really animating people and bringing them together like Kamala Harris. I'm so disappointed in both of them. They should have never run for office. You're already fucking vice president. You already were president. Both of you. Shame on you. Come on. How greedy a power trip. There's so many other candidates out there. We had a good shot to beat Donald Trump, and you fucked that up so bad. So you had nothing to say new to people, and here you have somebody riling up people who are just filled with hate and anger and jealousy and envy over the greedy corporations that have managed to wrangle this planet and reap the profits, well, at the expense of everyone else in our peacetime economy and with slave labor throughout the world as it pollutes our oceans and fisheries and the air that we breathe. So, you know, I'm not trying to get too much anxiety about it. At the end of the day, anything could happen. Somebody could decide that, you know what, we really can't have this kind of person running our country. Then, we'll have a revolution or something. Stay tuned.